TIFU by dropping off my dog at my kid's school. Obligatory. This was actually yesterday, but you get the idea. So, I have a 16-yo dog, 10-yo daughter, 6-yo son and 4-yo son. My task list for the morning is 1. Drop off youngest at daycare 2. Drop off middle child at elementary school 3. Drop off oldest at middle school 4. Drop off dog at senior doggy daycare 5. Pick up coffee for myself and wife 6. Return home with coffee. I did. 1. Drop off youngest at daycare 2. Drop off middle child at elementary school 3. Drop off oldest at middle school 4. Pick up coffee for myself and wife 5. Return home with coffee. Now the discerning reader will note that my task list has 6 items but my executed task list has 5 items. However, the engineer in me would say that I successfully completed the story, since the definition of done was return home with empty car and 2 coffees. My wife is a product manager and tells me this is stupid, but WTF do product managers know, right? Anyway, turns out middle child took dog with him when he left car. I was talking with older daughter and didn't notice. Once I dropped her off, the car was empty, so I went to get coffee. Again, in my defense. Okay, I have no defense. I totally spaced out and it's completely my fault, hence I'm posting here on TIFU. The worst part was showing up at doggy daycare in the afternoon to pick up the dog and having them say, "What dog? You didn't drop her off today." I nearly had an anxiety attack on the spot, but that's also when I checked my voicemail, so it worked out pretty quickly. Anyway, the dog spent the day with my kid at his school. They did in fact try to call me once. Maybe twice, but according to the story I told my wife, it was only once. But I was on call, so I didn't notice. It's a small private school, so things went okay and my kids' class was highly entertained. Dog loves kids and treats and got plenty of both, so she was fine. In fact, they even sent her home with a daily report card, which I found entertaining. For the record, she did well in reading but not so well in math, and does in fact play well with others. TL. Dear dropped dog off with kid at kids' school. All involved had fun. I'm sure your son had an absolute blast. Your TIFU will become one of his best day ever stories. Edit because reading comprehension. Awesome. And there's nothing as chill as a 16-year-old dog. So I bet her mellow vibe worked great with the class. Dropping your dog off at your kid's school is better than dropping your kid off at your dog's school. You can't simply talk about your sweet old dog and then not show us a photo. Dog tax, please. You could write a kid's book about this. So cute, but it may encourage too many kids to do the same. Glad their school was understanding. Children, this is Principal Skinner. Remain calm. There is a dog in the vents. I once had a classmate accidentally bring her baby brother to school. Our science teacher had a scheduled conference with their mom and my classmate offered to watch the baby, but the conference ended up running long and for some reason my classmate thought it was better to bring the baby with her to first period than just bring her in to their mom. In the meantime, their mom finished the conference and left the school and went home, all the while forgetting she had a baby with her. We all had a fun time with the baby. Our teacher let us goof off and play with the little nugget. I gather she'd called the principal, who kept trying to call the mom, but the mom wasn't answering. Anyway, she ended up coming back during second period to retrieve her errant baby. The mom had actually realized the baby was missing and was dealing with base police, which is why she wasn't answering. But it got solved in the end.
This is such a wholesome TIFU.
Dog receipt, please. Something something, dog tax please. We demand the dog tax. This is the best TIFU I've ever read, loudly crying. Thanks for sharing such a wholesome story. So great that the school was chill about it. And I'm sure your dog had the time of her life. Ah ha 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 ha. But what I can't figure out is why did the kid take the dog with them? Was it just a slip of the mind, oh, we're here, come on doggy, time to head home? Or did he have a secret plan to take the dog with him? This reminds me of the time when I was in first grade and went to hang out with one of my friends at the time. His parents owned a farm and I was gonna leave for school from his house, and we thought it would be cool to take a barn kitten into school. It didn't take long for them to figure out why my bag was meowing, but yeah. This sounds more like TIWA, today I was awesome. Best day ever for your kid and dog.
I love this.
The council requests, nay, demands for the dog tax to be paid. You better show that teacher some appreciation at the end of this term. Not to be a downer, but this is kind of how it happens when parents leave a baby in the car because their routine was changed up. This is a great TIFU.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Ericast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.